all of us are going through a lot at this time. See, outside we may look calm, controlled, composed, but inside, I know for sure, all of us are going through that nerve-wracking situation where we are insecure about our job, business, financial status, about our future. So this video is going to be a genuine sharing and with a lot of helpers to make ourselves proactive in this situation. So with no further delay, now let's get inside the video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel Gold Mage. I'm Priya and I'm really excited to see you here one more time. My friends, easily this is one of the toughest phases in our life. See, whether we like it or not, the external world and the outside situation is not conducive for our expectations. So all of us are going through one or the other kind of stress. And I'm going to take you through one by one in this video and will give you some practical helpers and some tips that I am doing for myself proactively and genuinely sharing this with all of you. So let's go one by one. So the first one being job insecurity. My friends, today it's very evident all the businesses are not doing pretty well. Work from homes are announced. People are like, the corporate companies, they are going through a difficult phase. So there is a possibility that downsizing can happen. Now, we know governments are advising that don't remove your people, but then any business owner, only when the business is profitable and they can keep the ball rolling, they need the workforce. So let's practically understand. Now, let's imagine you are in a job and you are well paid or you are doing a routine job. Now, when your company is planning that downsizing, I want you to understand, don't be that guy who is easily removable. So this is the time to prove that you are an indispensable resource for your organization. Now, how do you do that? Be proactive. If not at any other time, this is the most crucial time for you to show your initiating capacities, your proactive capabilities. Just go talk to your boss, your immediate supervisors, tell them that I know we are going through a tough phase. If there is any which way I can help you, I'm really ready to step up and step in and help you in that area. So just go and express that you are intending, you are ready to fight along with the organization. You are going to be a valuable resource to them. Whenever there is a team meeting, a status meeting, you can always be proactive in asking for extra hours work. See, because we have got work from home, this is not really a time to chill and relax. This is where you show your extra interest and commitment to your company so that even when they find or go through a difficult phase, they feel that you are an indispensable resource. So let's understand. This is the high time to be proactive in your jobs, to show more interest, more commitment, and fight this fight along with your organization and be of some value, add value to the position that you're holding in your company. Now, in the second category, let's talk about people like me, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners, freelancers. Now, in our case, if you take, we have owned the responsibility for a career. So it's not like we'll get month on month some paycheck. Unless you go and work, you're not going to get paid. And now, since everything is stalled, there is a lot of block that happens in our mind. Oh God, what's going to be my future? How am I going to, face this situation? Is something that would run in every entrepreneur's head. I'm telling you. Now, what can we do? See, it's not just our business or our profession. It's across businesses, across domain, there is a block, which means the entire world is entering into a crisis, not just you alone, which is a good news because you're not fighting the battle alone. You're fighting the battle with a big community. Every single person who is just like you is going through the similar phase. So, any which ways, the governments, other businesses, big corporates will definitely ensure to boom the economy back again. So whatever bouncing back that's going to happen, it will happen. But during this phase of, lockdown or this, this business low phase, I would say, what can we do? Now, two things. Number one, be creative and innovate. This is the time you step up the game. See, for example, let me tell you a true story that happened to me, and that's a very, very latest story. See, March month, the first week of March, when all my classes were cancelled, I was able to see the status in China, then moving on to Italy, and then slowly to every other country, all the countries shutting down. I was able to sense this, that physically going inside a classroom is going to take some while. And this information started building inside me as a fear. Now, what am I going to do? Because I need to keep my business running. I can't sit idle at home. So initially, though, the first 1 week was an okay time, like a fun time. But slowly when the reality hits you, you want to go ahead and move and make some changes. So I stepped back. And I thought, okay, what is the best thing I can do? And all these years, because I was wanting to build my own online course, and I was saying, no, I don't have time for this. Now, because I found time, I stepped up the game. I put down my website together. I created my first course, which I have released online. I have made some sales, good sales, I should say. In this difficult phase, when I was able to keep that money, the income coming inside my particular bank, the moment this happened, my confidence is a little bit high now. So, okay, even if this phase is going to go, I can make a lot of programs and add value to people in a very genuine and affordable cost and still keep my business running. Now, similarly, I'm just saying this as my example. Because my business is stalled, what was my move that I did? Similarly, look at your profession, your careers, or whatever you are, whatever kind of business that you're doing. Just ask yourself, what can you do to step up the game? How can you become, like a pioneer at this point in time? Because this is the time. You don't sit and crib, but move and act. Let me tell this to you very clearly, my friends. Any business owner, any entrepreneur, any freelancer, we have own responsibility for our lives. We also own the responsibility and we need to add value consistently to others. Our life cherishes or our life is nurtured only by adding value to others. So now, everyone is in lockdown, everyone is at house. How can you add value? Still keep working, don't lose touch, and still, like creating and innovating something in your career. I want you to look at that zone. So that would make you or build your confidence back. That would make you powerful. And I want all of us to feel powerful in this difficult phase. So if you are a business owner or a freelancer, just look at what kind of, you apply your creativity. What can I innovate? And be in the game still. Keep myself occupied. Keep working. So that's the second insecurity, and I want to apply your creative juices right now. And the third insecurity is about our finances. My friends, anytime, I have been always a firm believer of this. I don't believe in credit cards, though I have 1-2 credit cards. I don't use them just like that for swiping. I don't, I'm not a big encourager of debts, even though people speak about good debt, bad debt. Generally, debt is something that doesn't, like have a great vibe with me. That was me. But I had one belief all through in my life. Always have a crisis fund. See, even now, I don't say that I have a very fat bank balance, but I can still manage the situation for the next 6 to 7 months. Some fund, somewhere I have sources to get my money so that I can survive for 7 months. And I'm very strongly hoping by then I will do something and keep my income back. So what I'm saying is build your emergency fund. You might tell, oh Priya, every month my salary is coming, all the EMIs go off. Where can I build this emergency fund? Now sit back and look. What costs can you cut? See, of course, the best thing is you don't have to pay EMI. Whatever little bank balance you have or whatever money that you've saved, just spend them wisely. Don't spend lavishly because you're sitting at home. Don't do the outside ordering. I'm just saying, you know your life better. So I'm nobody to judge and give you tips on this. But then the only recommendation I want you to really provide is have a crisis fund, an emergency fund, which will let you survive for at least half a year, 6 months. Now, 6 months is a very good time to keep the ball rolling. You'll get back to the game. But 6 months fund just for survival is a mandatory thing. So if you are right now not in a good position, sit back and think what costs you can cut. How can you just get yourself in a safe zone? So financial crisis, emergency fund is always our go-to game whenever crisis like this would hit us. And number 4, let's talk about the worst situation. Let's imagine you lost your job or you are in a crisis right now. See, one thing is all those people, if say suppose there was a downsizing that happened in your company and you lost your job, first thing is it hits hard, we emotionally go down, all that is fine. But then I am telling you, immediately bounce back. If someone is saying you are not required in my organization, there's only 2 reasons. Number 1, either your job is easily replaceable or irrelevant. Your skill sets that you possess is right now not relevant to the benefit of the industry. That's why you're out. Or number 2, you are actually a highly paid person. You have skill sets, but then the company cannot afford you. So these are the only 2 reasons. If it's the second reason that your company cannot afford you, you can just always have a word with them so you can cut down my salary by 50%, because see, this is my strategy. I'm not saying all of you go and do it. I always believe some money is better than no money. So if I were in your position And if only because of salary I'm going to be thrown out, I would definitely have this conversation and say, okay, I would take up additional responsibilities and I would also reduce my salary so that I have some money coming in before I prepare and move out to my next level. But the reason is, first, you are sent out of your organization because you have become irrelevant, then high time to look back, introspect your life and improve your skill sets. My friends, let me tell you, the only savior in our life all through our professional career is our skill sets. You have a skill set that is in high demand. You will always stay in the market because people need your expertise. So always hone your skills. And now, this 21 days of lockdown or whatever, just look at, if you have redundant skill sets or you are becoming super outdated in your company or industry or whichever line of business you are in, try to ace the game by honing your skill sets. Learn a new skill or upgrade to an advanced skill, whatever that applies to you. Just do it. Say, for example, I know a lot of trainers right now are strangled in the house. They don't have projects in hand. Whatever projects they had has been postponed. But people coming inside classroom is going to take some while. Now you can step up the game. You can just go and do your programs online. Just embrace your, just embrace online and develop your skill sets towards it. So you want to know more. This is just a message only for trainers, teachers, or whosoever are in the self-improvement industry. And if you're happening to watch this video and you're a beginner in online, I can really help you to launch your program. I have given you my website link. Just go to my website, and I have built a course, a beginner's guide for every single person to launch yourself online. So if you're interested, you can check that out. I'm not just saying this for promotion. I'm genuinely saying, step up. We have no other option. Classroom trainings might get delayed. So now is the time you just get into the game. If not, like you're doing your online course, get into podcasting, YouTube. I'm going to talk about all these opportunities in my upcoming videos, as I said. But before I tell you that, understand this very, very clearly, my friends. High time. Own your skill set, become relevant in the industry. It's for me as well. Just because I'm making this video or talking to you this way doesn't mean I am like an expert in something. No, but I am spending my time in honing my skill set. I am trying to upgrade myself. I'm investing all my time in preparing myself for a proactive, move in my particular industry. So I'm just genuinely sharing, advising, suggesting all of you to do the same. Let's move forward. Let's not get stuck. Stuck is like anybody can get stuck. But proactive people, trainers, teachers, people who go to empower, motivate, inspire others, we need to be the early movers. We can't sit back and relax now. We have to actually put your shoes on and start running. That's the kind of, the energy or, the mental vibe we all should have. So prepare yourself up, upgrade, to the next level. So if you're interested in taking up my course, check out the link I have given in the description. Just click that link, register to my course. Very, very affordable cost, a step-by-step guide for anybody to launch your first online training program. I'll be so happy to see you inside my online classroom. So all these 4 issues that we discussed, my friends, all of us are going through this. Either job security, financial security, business security, or skill set. You have to feel secure about your skill sets. So address all these. Stay safe, be proactive. Now is the time to step up the game. I'm genuinely saying all the very best, because if you have decided growth for yourself, I'm telling you, come what may, you will grow. See, there's this beautiful saying, when pressure is applied, that's when coal gets turned into diamonds. See, when you burn the coal, you might look, oh, it's getting destroyed. No, but only when it's burned, it can convert it into diamonds. All this restriction, this pressure is actually taking us to the next level. Look at it in a very promising, positive way. It will land us somewhere in a very, very good place soon. So I wish you all the guys all the very best. I love you all. If you like the content in this video, give me a thumbs up. I would love to receive some likes. It will boost my energy as well. And while you're waiting, subscribe to my channel. As I told you, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you to click that subscribe button. A lot of updated things with regards to training industry and in general motivation for ourselves is coming your way. So don't miss them out. I would love to have you as my subscriber. So click that subscribe button and I will see you soon in another video. Until then, take good care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe. Love you all. Bye-bye.